All right, Shalom. Shalom. Call Halayim La Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Bahashem Rakak Wadash. And double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone Peace. And salutations unto the elect. So us as Israelites, the sons of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the sons of God on the earth, we are not created to take orders from an inferior, satanic, pedophile devil dog. All right, we was created to serve our Lord and to rule this earth, man. So, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 2, and verse 5. And they said unto him, in Bethlehem of Judea, for thus it is written by the prophet, and thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, art not the least among the princes of Judah, for out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel. Right? When you go back to the to the scriptures, and when you read 2 Samuel, and things of that nature, you'll see that King David was given he's given the mantle, right, to rule over the Lord's people. As in 1 Samuel 15, Saul was rejected, right, for disobedience. But the kingdom was given over to David, and his son Solomon built the temple, right, because King David had blood on his hands. So that's why it says Job 17:9, he to have clean hands, right? That's why Solomon was able to, build the temple. But that very same Solomon gonna come build the third temple, which you see today are his men being out there building. Gonna come to gather the third temple. You know what I'm saying? Establish it on the earth. All right. Hence New Jerusalem coming down from heaven on earth. Now Matthew 2:6 says, for out of thee, out of Judah, shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel. Look at the word governor. Out of thee, out of you, out of Judah is gonna come the branch, the stem out of Jesse, right? Which the word governor right here, it says governor, to lead, to go before, to be a leader, to rule, command, have authority over. A prince of regal royal power, governor, viceroy, chief, leading as respects influence, control, and counsel, overseer or leader of the church, use of any kind, chief commander, leader, and speech, spokesman, spokesman, not spokeswoman, right? So Esau is look, we weren't created to serve this fucking devil, all right? Jeremiah 2:14 is Israel, a homeborn slave, why is he spoiled? We wasn't created to take orders from some fucking devil, all right? That's why even from the time that you're a youth, from a baby, you just have this what they call what they call in this world you don't respect authorities and all this. No, you don't respect the fucking white man and his bullshit. Why does Jake? You see Jake? They're in school. They don't pay attention. And because Esau's a devil, man. What do you look like listening to this devil? Exodus 11:7, real quick. Exodus 11 and verse 7. It says, against the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue, and against man or beast, that ye may know that the Lord hath put a difference between the Egyptian and Israel. Just the same way as, all right, let's get John the 10th chapter. Just the same way a woman can't respect the weak ass man, we can't respect this weak ass devil, okay? Because he's too weak. He's just a weakling, It's like Jake looks at him like, what is this guy talking about? This strange language we're speaking, What is he trying to teach us in this damn school? Jake don't listen to this devil like that, you know, and that's why they end up in prison and shit like that. But you know, I mean, this devil sets up rules that are unjust, anyways, to make you fall. That's why he says the accuser of our brother cast down, right? John 10. And my sheep hear my voice, they follow me, right? Another shepherd they will not hear. Where's that at? 14 verse. I am the good shepherd and know my sheep and am known of them, of known of mine. As the Father knoweth me, even so I, the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep. Other sheep I have which are not of this fold, northern kingdom. All right, the Lord was referring to the northern kingdom that was over here in the land. All right, because here he was speaking to Judah, Benjamin, and Levi that was in the land. You had brothers scattered from the northern kingdom that was scattered over there amongst J2, but for the most part, our people was over here. I'm talking about northern kingdom over here. 2 Kings 13 and 40 tell you that. Now, anyway, it says, them also I bring, they shall hear my voice, and there shall be one fold, one shepherd. Not all these different people that's trying to rule over us, these devils, these other nations. All right. Exodus chapter 17, and just tell you what. No. Deuteronomy 17. It says what? 14 verse. Deuteronomy 17:14. When thou art come unto the land which the Lord thy power shall give thee to possess it, and dwell therein, and shall say, I will set a king over me, like as the other nations that are about me. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy power shall choose. One from among thy brethren, which that shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. Right? So we're not set up to listen to these fucking cracker devils. We're not, yes, we have to do it for now. You know, we have to sit there and yes, okay, cool. Yeah, you gotta pay the taxes, you gotta do whatever, but we're not, that's not our spirit. That's not what we will, that's not life for us, man. Sitting here listening to this devil, what he got to say, equality, and you know, no, I don't agree with this bullshit. I don't agree. I don't care if the whole world, 2/3 of them agree, or whatever the case may be with this devil, and they're cool with what's going on in this place. But we're gonna sigh and cry for the abomination that be done in the midst thereof, man. The scriptures say that you're gonna set up a king over you that's over your brethren, that's one of your brethren. You know, it says, and anywise shall set a king over thee, whom the Lord that power hath chosen. Yes, the Lord did set this devil up over us. So in this respect, we don't have any choice. But when we're in our kingdom, our people is gonna be our own, you know, people that look like us. Okay, our own people gonna be making the rules, making the decisions. You know, you're gonna have some other nation over there. The scriptures, the curses, Deuteronomy 28. It said that the stranger that is within thee shall get above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. So you're supposed to set one of your brethren, shalt thou set as king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. All right. You're supposed to deal with your own. And that's how the other nations do it. The other nations, they got rulers that look like them, you know. But your people, the Israelites are the only people that are being ruled over by heathens, other nations. You know, everybody got their own little ruler. Actually, Sirach 17:17. Even though the white man's over everybody, you know, the heads of these states are usually their own kin. They look like each other. Sirach 17:17, right? But it starts the 15th verse. Their ways are ever before him, and shall not be hid from his eyes. Every man from his youth is given to evil. Neither could they make to themselves fleshly hearts for stoning. For in division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people. But Israel is the Lord's portion. Like I said, everybody has a ruler that look like them. See, in the division of the nations of the whole earth, the Lord has set up over every people a ruler. But Israel is the Lord's portion. All right. Israel is the Lord's possession. Israel is the Lord's prize, you know, possession. That's what he loves. That's what, you know. So ultimately, the Lord gonna have us and give us back our kings. Scripture say if that we shall abide many days without a Ephraim, without a teraphim. All right. We're not set up to be underneath these devils for, that's a miserable damn life. Hosea 3 said, fourth verse, for the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king, prince, without a sacrifice, without an image, without ephod, without a teraphim. Then they shall return afterward. Israel shall return and seek the Lord their power and David their king, and shall fear the Lord their power and his goodness in the latter days. Yep, in the latter days, you're going to consider this. You're not going to consider seeking for Joe Biden or one of these new niggas to come up in there and be a president. Who's going to be the president? I don't really give a damn. It don't matter who's going to be the president. It don't really matter. If whatever white man they put up there, it's not going to change the outcome that the Lord going to come back and deliver us and set up himself on the rulership seat, King David underneath, and then the rest of us down there, because we're all sovereign Israelite men. And we're going to be ruling as a nation of kings and priests over these other nations, and we're going to be their landlords. We're going to be their hefes. We're going to be the ones firing their asses from their jobs. We're going to be the ones cutting their hours, and they're going to be coming to us for the want of all things and shit like that. We ain't going to be the ones sitting there. Can I please apply for this job, for housing, for this and that? To hell with that shit, man. But Sirach 17:17, it says, for in the division of the nations, the Lord set a difference between all the nations, 17, 18 nations. The number one nation is the Israelites at the bottom right now, soon to be at the top. The first shall be last, last shall be first. Right? For in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people. But Israel is the Lord's portion. Jeremiah 10, real quick. Jeremiah the 10th chapter, and the 16th verse. It say, the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shem Yashai, is his name. Right. So, again, the Lord divided. When the Lord divided to the nations, he said the portion of Israel not like them. The portion of Israel is not like these people. So this is why we don't get along with them. This is why you see Jake, the ADHD, the so-called little black boys got ADHD. No, they just don't adhere to your programming. They just don't adhere to your bullshit ass programming. They see a Chinese man trying to instruct them. Like, what is this gook trying to tell me? I'm a superior to this gook. Why is this gook talking to me like he's better than me? Why is this white man sitting here looking like a mo trying to tell me that I'm wrong for reading my Bible? I'm wrong for liking a woman. I'm wrong for wanting more than one. I'm wrong for, what's that's wrong. There's some Christian missionary is coming to teach you the scriptures. I'm the people of the book, motherfucker. You the devil. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. Ecclesiastes 10 and verse 5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, an error which proceeded from the ruler. The error, the evil is proceeding from Whitey, El Blanco. Okay, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich in a little place. And he got these people so messed up in the head. Oh, you're racist. You can't defeat evil with evil. You can't be racist. They're racist. You can't be a racist. Everybody on the earth could give you the middle finger. Everybody on the earth could show you their ass, but you're supposed to be some you're supposed to just let everybody walk all over you. Everybody on the earth is shitting on you. They're prospering. Their lives are doing good, and you Negro Latinos are just under the curses. Keep getting fucked up. Keep getting used and abused. Keep working until you drop dead. 40 years of work, and then 40 hours a week for 40 years. And then when you retire, maybe we'll give you a simple ass your pension. Maybe if your back still works, after all these years, maybe you can enjoy your damn grandkids, you know what I'm saying, and live off $600 a week or whatever the hell. Is Israel a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? We're not created to take fucking orders from these people, man. We weren't created to adhere to their fucking bullshit ass policies. They're trying to turn us into some type of, there's some type of heathen. Okay, so folly is set in great dignity, the rich in a low place. 7th verse. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. He that dig a pit shall fall into it, and whoso breaketh the hedge, a serpent shall bite him. All right. So folly is being set in great dignity. You know, and folly is being set totally in great dignity, man, and the rich in a low place. We are not meant to be living in these conditions. We are not meant to be subservient to these fucking devils. We was not created for this. This is not our natural position. And this is not their natural position to be ruling over anybody. Because look at what they've done to the earth, totally decimated it, totally turned it into some hellhole. The earth has turned into a hellhole. The earth has turned into a landfill. It's just a landfill, man. You know, with a bunch of weird orgies going on all over the place. But you can thank Whitey for that. Okay. Your little 15-year-old daughter is already freaked out because of Whitey. Okay. Isaiah 63 and verse 17. O Lord, why hast thou made us to err from thy ways and harden our heart from thy fear? Return for thy sake, thy servant's sake, the tribes of thine inheritance, right? The scripture say, inherit thou the tribes of Jacob as from the beginning. 18 verse. The people of thy holiness have possessed it but a little while. Our adversaries have trodden down thy sanctuary. It says, we are thine. Thou never bearest rule over them. They were not called by thy name. That's a cold cut to these Old Testament only to these all these people that's all these people that talk about salvation for everybody. God loves everybody. All this shit, right? You know, as the Nightquam and them would say, oh, that's confounded. Well, this is, you can't get around this. We are thine. Thou never bearest rule. They were not called by their name. These other nations not called by the Lord's name. Okay, they are not to be joint heirs with us. We're not rubbing elbows side by side with a bunch of devils that look at your ass like a monkey. They look at you inferior. They look at you as a toilet cleaner. Clean my toilet, Mexican. Go ahead, so-called Haitian. You know, come and take care of my business. You know, take care of my kids for me. You know, he looks at himself as superior to you, man. You know, when he's a devil, he's a Job the 30th chapter. I'll go there. He's a devil, a low-based devil, a low satanic devil. Job 30 and 1. It says, now they that are younger than me have had me in derision, whose fathers I would not have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. It says, yeah, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, and whom old age was perished. For want of famine, they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness in former time, desolate and waste, who cut up mouths by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat. They were driven away forth from men, and they cried after them as after a thief, to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys and caves of the earth and in the rocks. Among the bushes they were braided, under the nettles they were gathered together. They are children of fools, yet children of base men. They were viler than the earth. Now I am their song, and yeah, I am their byword. You're in captivity under them. You're their song. They're talking about you on the radio. Oh yeah, so and so, but they're making all the money behind the scenes. You know, so and so is on the chart, but your ass is the one that is you're the commodity. You're the business. You're the business, and they're making the money. They're profiting off of you. We wasn't created to be their property. They're supposed to be our property. Everything's out of order. Everything's out of whack. You know, and the Lord Himself gonna come back to put everything in order, man, and put you devils underneath our feet. The scripture say, "The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the downfall of the wicked. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked." Man, you're gonna wash your feet. All right, in the blood of the wicked. They abhor me, they flee far from me, and spare not to spit in my face. They spit in your face all the time, man. These damn devils, man. Okay, they abhor you, they spit in your face, because he have loosed my cord and afflicted me. They have also let loose the bridle before me. Upon my right hand rise the youth, and they push away my feet, and they raise up against me the ways of their destruction. They mar my paths, they set forward my calamity. They have no helpers. They came upon me as a wide breaking in the waters, in the desolation they rolled themselves upon me. Terrors are turned upon me. They pursue my soul as the wind. My welfare passed away as a cloud. That's right. So the 8th verse said, they're children of fools, base men, violent in the earth, demonic, evil people that are inferior to the Israelites, man. Against the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue. Exodus 11 and 7. Inferior, meaning lower position. All right, comparatively lower in degree, rank, importance, intelligence, intellect, or moral standard. Okay, quality, lower rank. All right, you devils are low hanging fruit, man. Okay, couldn't even wipe your ass the right way if Gad didn't show you over here in America. And Arsarif, the land Arsarif, couldn't even plant the land right. Couldn't bathe yourself the right way. Couldn't even take care of your own feces if Esau wasn't shown by Gad, Reuben, by the tribes, man. Isaiah 32:1. Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment. A king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment. The children of Israel going to rule in judgment, and the king shall reign in righteousness. The ultimate king, the Heavenly Father, his son, King David, and the rest on down, right? It says, a man shall be a hiding place from the wind, from the destruction of Israelite man, and a cover from the tempest, all hell break loose. As rivers of waters in a dry place, America. As the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. America is a weary land getting ready to be destroyed. Weary land. Who is the shadow? The shadow of the Almighty. Psalms 91st chapter. The great rock, the Lord himself gonna come and be a shadow of protection for our people. And the eyes of them that see shall not be dim, and the ears of them that hear shall hearken. So hearken means to take heed. Okay, the eyes of them that see shall not be dim. If you ain't got no, the reason you're able to see is because light is coming into your pupils, and the image is being relayed from the hippo, what they call in the scientific term. I ain't gonna try to pronounce the word, but it's like right. So the light enters into your eyes. The image is produced in your brain, so on and so forth. If there's no light, obviously you can't see shit because there's no image coming to your. You're not an owl to be able to have light vision and shit, but a night vision, I should say. But fourth verse says the heart of the earth also shall the heart also of the rash shall understand knowledge, and the tongue of the stammerer shall be ready to speak plainly. Which this devil, he doesn't speak plainly at all. He speaks with a forked tongue. He's the opposite of what an Israelite man is supposed to be. Totally opposite. He speaks in half truths. And the scripture says, Psalm 58:3, the wicked is estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. They have lies, hypocrisy seared with a hot iron, just like the wicked of our people. It says Isaiah 32:5, but that's where they get it from. Get it from Whitey. That's why it says Proverbs 3:31, envy not thy oppressor, choose none of his ways. Don't be like this devil. Isaiah 32:5, the vile person shall no more be called liberal, nor the cruel said to be bountiful. For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord, and to make empty the soul of the hungry, oppress the poor, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. They could easily solve world hunger. Easy. Click of a button. They could just they could just deposit brothers' accounts, whatever. They could make the inflation go down. You know what I'm saying? They could build houses for the poor and stuff like that but no, everything goes into your own pockets. Greed and shit. The number one reason why there's homeless people is because of greed. Greed. Why is people hungry outside? Greed. Why is people don't have jobs? Greed. Because you want to outsource this and outsource that, then you cut the Americans' jobs, then you cut shit for low income people, whatever the hell. Everybody's low income in this goddamn place, unless you part of the beast, and unless you some, you're one of these you was born into money, or you done sold out like the rest of these niggas have, But if you're a normal person working, hard, honestly, you're gonna have a hard time surviving in Babylon. Okay, that's why it says that he practices hypocrisy. He says that he loves the people and humanitarian efforts and all this shit, but his own citizens he treats like a piece of shit. The scriptures speak about a man of war that's not set by. A man that have joy of his children. In Sirach, the 25th chapter, the 7th verse or 8th verse or 9th verse, it goes on to say that there's 9 things that I've seen in my heart to be happy, and And one of those things was a man that had joy of his children, and a man that liveth to see the downfall of his enemy. So anyway, it says 7th verse. Isaiah 32:7. The instruments also of the crew are evil. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, legislations. Isaiah 10:1. Woe to you, decree unrighteous decrees, and grievousness which he hath prescribed. Right? To destroy the poor with lying words, even the needy which speaketh rightly. But the liberal devises liberal things, and by liberal things shall he stand. All right. So this devil gonna fall by his damn policies and his witchcraft and his vileness. You know, he's a villain. He's vile. A villain is vile. He's a vile sorcerer. The word vile means morally repugnant. All right. When you start touching these little kids, that's morally repugnant. You're stealing from the people, that's morally flawed, corrupt, wicked, of no value, of an inferior quality. Again, disgusting, foul, ugly. Yes, the scriptures do say, obey them to have the rule over you. Okay, yeah. These devils, they got the rule over you, so obey him. He doesn't hold the sword in vain, But at the end of the day, this is not not the ideal situation. Okay, obviously not. It says disgusting, foul, ugly, degrading, humiliating. This devil's a humiliating devil. It's humiliating to be underneath this devil. When you're in the kingdom and your children are asking you about the America and all that, they're not going to believe it. They're going to say, who is this? The man that made the earth tremble? This devil right here that's under our feet? How could he possibly have taken us over? Because the Most High made it happen. It says, without worldly honor or esteem. Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of man, set up whosoever he will, right? Set it up over the basis of men. All right. It says shameful, dishonorable, low born, cheap, ugly, hideous. This devil's low born. That's why he tried to take his birthright back, which ultimately he sold to us fair and square. Fair and square, man. All right. We supplanted this devil fair and square. Proverbs 8:13. It said the fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, arrogancy, and the evil way. In the forward mouth does the Lord hate. Counsel is mine, and sound wisdom I am understanding. I have strength. By me kings reign, and princes decree justice. By me princes rule, and nobles, even all the judges of the earth. Even all the judges of the earth, man. By me princes rule, and nobles, even all the judges of the earth. So there you go. That's how people rule. That's how you get to power. The Greeks, Alexander the Great is written in the scriptures. Darius, Medes and the Persians, Antiochus Epiphanes, all these different rulers, Rome, Egypt, I'm saying? They all had their time to rule. So the Lord gave all the nations their ability to rule. Right. But by the Lord is where princes rule and nobles, even all the judges of the earth. Right. Proverbs 19:10. Delight is not seemly for a fool, much less for a servant to have rule over princes. Delight is not seemly for a fool, much less for a servant to have rule over princes. For this devil to rule over the princes, Yasharala, he's the prince of the power, the sons of the Most High. It's not seemly. It's not beautiful. It's not a good thing for these devils to be running for us being service to them. The Lord did it so we could learn our lesson. But ultimately, if the Lord don't come back, then no flesh will be saved. So the word of the Lord is bound. I mean, it must return unto the Lord accomplished, not void. Isaiah 55:11. The word of the Most High is not bound. It will accomplish that whereto the Lord sent it. So it's not seemly for a servant to have rule over princes. Says Sirach 10:1. It says, wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all that dwell therein. And an unwise king destroy his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. An unwise king doesn't go destroy his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. And this is why these cities and this world is at an all-time low, because the prudence of them which are authorities non-existent. These fuckers don't have no prudence. They're dumbasses. That's why their bridges are collapsing. They're running false flags on themselves. Their society is through. You know, they have oil spills, all this chemical spills. This is happening. That's happening. The people are mourning. This place is coming apart at the seams because you got this devil running shit. He's putting women over you. He's putting just all kind of madness, man. 2 Samuel 23:1, it says, "Now these be the last words of King David, the son of Jesse. It said, and the man who was raised up on high, the anointed of the Most High of Jacob, the sweet psalmist of Israel, said, the Spirit of the Lord spake unto me, and his word was in my tongue. The God of Israel said, the Rock of Israel spake unto me, he that ruleth over man must be just. He that ruleth over men must be just, ruling in the fear of the Most High." So if this man is not ruling in the fear of the Most High, then he's an unjust king. An unjust king destroy his people. "And he shall be as the light of the morning when the sun rises, even a morning without clouds, as the tender grass springing out of the earth by clear shining after the rain." Right? So the point right here is in the third verse. "Thus saith the God of Israel, the Rock of Israel spake unto me, he that ruleth over men must be just, ruling in the fear of the Most High." All right. Exodus 18 and verse 21. "Moreover, thou shalt provide out of all the people able men, such as fear the Most High, men of truth, hating covetousness, and place such over them to be rulers of thousands, rulers of hundreds, rulers of fifties, and rulers of tens. And let them judge the people at all seasons. And it shall be that every great matter they shall bring unto thee, but every small matter they shall judge. So shall it be easier for thyself, and they shall bear the burden with thee." Exodus 18:23. "If thou shalt do this thing, and the Most High command thee so, then thou shalt be able to endure, and all this people shall also go to their place, but in peace." And Moses hearkened to the voice of his father-in-law, Jethro, right, and did all that he had said. Right? I believe it was Jethro speaking to him, right? Yep. And it says 24 verse. 25th verse. "And Moses chose able men out of all Israel and made them heads over the people, rulers of thousands, rulers of hundreds, rulers of fifties, rulers of tens." Okay, Israelite men out of all Israel. He chose able men out of all Israel. He didn't go to the other nations and say, "Oh, put them over him. Let's set up one of these devils to rule over us." Nope. 26th verse. "And they judged the people at all seasons. The hard causes they brought unto Moses, but every small matter they judged between themselves." All right. You can't wait for the time wherein we get the rule over ourselves without these fucking devils being over us. Deuteronomy 17 and verse 15. "Thou shalt in any wise set a king over thee, whom the Lord thy power shall choose. One from among thy brethren thou shalt set king over thee, that thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother." These fucking devils are not supposed to be ruling over us. They're not of our brethren, so they're not supposed to be kings over us, be telling us what the fuck to do and what the heck. Because at the end of the day, they drive us to be demons. They drive us they drive you to worship Jesus Christ. They drive you to worship all these other idols and gods, and you know. But this is how low you become as a nation. Now, anyway, it says Leviticus 25 and 45. So, "Moreover, of the children of the strangers that do sojourn among you, of them shall ye buy of their families that are with you, which they begat in their land, and they shall be your possession. And ye shall take them as an inheritance for your children after you, to inherit them for a possession. They shall be your bondmen forever. But over your brethren, the children of Israel, ye shall not rule one over another with rigor." What does that mean? That means you're not going to be an asshole to each other. You're not going to sit there and oppress each other. Okay, you're not going to sit there and use usury on each other. Okay, as the white man does to you. The white man uses usury on your ass. The white man does all kind of dirt to you, and he sits there and does you dirty. He sits there and he doesn't treat you as one of his own, you know. But the white man, he doesn't adhere to none of these laws. So at the end of the day, this is why, you know, his own people are suffering. Anyways, It says Numbers 13 and verse 2. It says, and the Lord said unto verse 1. It says, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, send out men that they may search the land of Canaan, which I will give unto the children of Israel. Of every tribe of their fathers shall ye send a man, every one a ruler among them. So these men that Moses set up were rulers amongst their people. And Moses, by the commandment of the Lord, sent them from the wilderness of Paran. All these men were heads of the children of Israel, and these were their names of the tribe of Reuben: Shammua the son of Zakur; tribe of Simeon, Shaphat the son of Hori; out of the tribe of Judah, Caleb the son of Jephunneh; out of the tribe of Issachar, Igal the son of Joseph; out of the tribe of Ephraim, Oshea the son of Nun; out of the tribe of Benjamin, Palti the son of Raphu; out of the tribe of Zebulun, Gedaliel the son of Sodi; out of the tribe of Joseph, namely the tribe of Manasseh, Gadai the son of Susi; out of the tribe of Dan, Amiel the son of Gamaliel, or Gamali, I should say. Okay, it says 13 verse. Tribe of Asher, Sathur the son of Michael, or Michael. Out of the tribe of Naphtali, Nepai the son of Vashsi. Out of the tribe of Gad, Geluel the son of Makai. These are names of the men which Moses sent to spy out the land. Okay, but you see, these men were rulers, heads of the children of Israel. Everyone a ruler amongst them. The second and third verse, right? So these fucking devils are not. These devils are not supposed to be ruling over us, man. You know, this is only a bad little dream that we're going through right now. It's a bad experience that we, wake up from this fucking nightmare. Judges 8 and verse 22. Soon the Lord gonna wake us up out this nightmare. It says Jude 8 and 22. Then the men of Israel said unto Gideon, rule thou over us, both thou and thy son son also, for thou hast delivered us from the hand of Midian. And Gideon said unto them, I will not rule over you, neither shall my son rule over you, the Lord shall rule over you. Right. Hey, the people was asking Gideon, hey, look, be king over us. They wasn't asking. Well, back then, in certain scriptures, you did see that Jake wanted the heathen to rule over them, but they weren't in their right fucking minds. Okay, they wanted the king to be set over them, and ultimately that's what the Lord ended up giving them, right? But here, the men of Israel said unto Gideon, rule out over us, thy son and thy son's sons, for you have delivered us out of the hands of Midianites, right? But is it just in keeping in line with the theme of Israel being ruled over by their own kind, as that's a racist statement, right? Well, all people on the earth are racist. We want our own kind to rule over us. I want my own. I listen to my own before I listen to this fucking devil. 2 Samuel 6 and verse. Actually, I don't even have to read that. The point's been made. Isaiah 49 and 7. It says, thus saith the Lord, the Redeemer of Israel, and his Holy One, to him whom man despiseth, to him whom the nations abhorreth, to a servant of rulers. Kings shall see and arise, princes also shall worship you, because of the Lord Yahweh Shemashai that is faithful, the Holy One of Israel, he shall choose thee. Thus saith the Lord, in an acceptable time I have heard thee, and in a day of salvation I have helped thee, and I will preserve thee, and I will give thee a covenant for the people, to establish the earth, to cause thou to inherit the desolate heritages. That thou mayest say to the prisoners, go forth; to them that are in darkness, show yourselves. They shall feed in the ways, and their pastures shall be in all high places. And they shall not hunger nor thirst, neither shall the heat nor sun smite them. For he that hath mercy on them shall lead them, even by the springs of water he shall guide them. And I will make all my mountains a way, and my highway shall be exalted. Behold, these shall come from afar, and lo, these shall come from the north and from the west, and from the land of Sinim. Sing, O heavens, be joyful, O earth, and bring forth into singing, O mountains. For the Lord hath comforted his people, not everybody, and will have mercy upon his afflicted. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered them out of them all. Right? But Zion said, the Lord hath forsaken me, and my Lord hath forgotten me. Can a woman forget her suckling child, that she should not have compassion on the son of her womb? Yeah, that they may forget, yet I will not forget thee. Behold, I have, a woman could forget her kid that she had, You know, she's gonna throw them on the side of the road. But I will not forget thee. They may forget you, yet I will not forget thee. All right. So at the end of the day, you're not gonna set up no ruler over you that's of the other nations. So don't be happy when Obama comes up there, that damn devil, that Hamite devil. Don't be happy when that devil go up there. Be happy when Donald Trump is up there. Don't mind. Look, be happy when our Lord returns, man. The return of the King. Then you could be happy. Deuteronomy 17:15, you shall no wise set up a king over thee, whom the Lord thy power hath chosen. One from amongst thy brethren thou shalt set as king over thee, that thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. So ultimately, you know what I'm saying, is Israel homeboy slain while he's spoiled, Jeremiah 2:14. And all the Lord will in due time set up one that is profitable, man. Sirach 10:8, because of unrighteous dealing, injuries got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. The 10th verse, the physician cutteth off a long disease, that are sick, are not whole, need the physician. Right? The physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that today is a king, tomorrow shall die. All right, so this devil gonna die. The devil gonna go down to the pit. We ain't gonna be dealing with this damn devil no more. All right. We ain't gonna have to listen to him, even look at him. He gonna flee away as a bad dream, as a dream of the night, man. Actually, I'll leave you with that. As a dream of the night. Job chapter 20 and verse 7. It says, 5th verse, that the triumph of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. This devil, his work is only for a moment. His triumphing is only for a moment. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach to the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye that saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place be found anymore. His children shall seek to please the poor, hands will restore their goods. His bones are full of the sin of his youth. Right. So he gonna fly away as a dream as night and shall not be seen. Chased away as a vision of the night. This devil is going to be no more very soon. But they that fear the Lord shall renew their strength. Right. The Israelites shall mount up with eagles as wings, the elect that is. And the Lord's going to set up a king that's profitable for us, rulers that are profitable for us, to actually give a damn about your people, man. Again, 2 Samuel 23:3, the God of Israel have said, the rock of Israel spake unto me, he that ruleth over men must be just, ruling in the fear of the Most High. All right. So with that, Carl, I'm like, how about Shemel Shai, about Shemel Kakudash? The one said, apostles agree, millstone, peace and salutations to the elect. All right. So with that, shalom. Shalom.